Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Let's Complete the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. If you're wondering why I'm kind of, not where we last left it, that's because I did a grinding episode. If you don't want to watch that, trust me, you don't have to. Basically, it was just me running around trying to figure out how to grind out all the skills and just testing what I'd heard online. And also crying about the fact that acrobatics and athletics, I think it was athletics, oh my god, that is going to take hours. I calculated it and it was going to take like 30 hours or something. It was really depressing. But yeah, anyway, from all of the grinding, trust me, you don't need to watch that episode if you don't want to. We have a level up, so before we continue the main quest, let's just head back to our house, which is up here, Battlehorn Castle. It's been a little while since I played Oblivion. I've been away for a few weeks, so, you just kind of have to, kind of bear with me while I, get back to, learning how to play it, because it has been a little while. But anyway, let's level up. I don't know if I actually have more than one level up. I'm not actually sure. I don't remember. Like I said, it's been a while. But we're about to find out. So let's have a nap. You've ascended to level 14. Today you wake up full of energy and ideas, and you know somehow that overnight everything has changed. What a difference a day makes. So you can see I've got quite a few bonuses here because I've been leveling up a whole load of things in that grinding episode. So we have +5 to intelligence, willpower, speed, and personality, which is pretty freaking good. We've also got a +2 to endurance. Obviously, endurance is something we want to level up, but I mean, we kind of got to take advantage of these +5s, haven't we? So why don't we do... let's do speed, because we're definitely going to be using speed, so we'll do speed. Willpower is... Yeah, see, these ones are all magic ones, because those were the skills I was grinding out. I think let's do personality, because that affects speechcraft and mercantile, which is definitely useful. And then why don't we just go for... I'm just gonna go up and down until I pick one. Intelligence. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I still don't really understand these attributes, if I'm being totally honest. Yeah, there we go. Only one level up, which is kind of surprising given just how much grinding I did, but I guess I was leveling up like lower skills, so they weren't going to give me as much progress towards leveling up. Before we leave, I'm just going to very quickly drop off some stuff here. I was, also doing alchemy and stuff at the same time while I was also grinding stuff out, so we can just drop some of this stuff off. I think we're pretty good otherwise. Oh, I've got some calipers. My sensitivity is really high. I might just have to look at that in a minute, because I don't know why I haven't changed any settings, but you know how video games are, especially old video games, sometimes they're just a bit weird. Why have I got silver urn? Can drop that off. Okay, let's just check these settings really quickly, because I do not know why they are so fast. Mouse sensitivity. Turn that down. Yeah, okay. How's that? Wow, now that's really slow. What the hell? A little bit back up. Is that better? Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, let's just close this behind me. And now we can head off. So, where were we? We're doing the main quest, the Path of Dawn. I should speak to Joffrey about how to recover the amulet from the enemy. So, like I've said, it's been a little while since I played Oblivion, so if I'm being honest, I don't remember exactly where I left off. Probably should have watched the previous video before I started recording, but hey, here we are. So, let's go and find Joffrey and see what he has to say. Where is he? Cloudruler Temple. Oh yes, of course. Yes, we took Martin back to Cloudruler Temple. Of course, I remember now. Yes. So, let's go find Joffrey. Man, it really has been a while. So, Cloudruler Temple is actually really cool, and honestly, it looks like, it reminds me of, in Skyrim, the blades? Their little, what's it called? Skyhaven Temple. It looks like Skyhaven Temple, right? I mean, this game was released first, and it was also set previously, so I guess. But then Skyhaven Temple is old. I don't know. But yeah, either way, I think it looks like Skyhaven Temple. I've also heard that apparently, if you stand here and watch these guys for long enough, you'll get some sort of skill increase. I found that while I was, researching grinding methods. Apparently that there's a few different situations you can do that in. So I think it's these guys, there's a couple of people in the arena that will also help you do the same thing. We might have already done that, I don't even know. But I'm just going to sit here for a minute and see if watching these guys increases any of my skills. I'm not sure if it will, and I don't know how long it will take if it will do that. But while we're waiting, I just wanted to let you know that I have bought Morrowind and The Elder Scrolls Online on Steam. I wasn't sure whether I wanted to play them. Oh yeah, there we go. By observing these blades at practice, you've picked up a couple of new moves. Your blade and block skills have both been raised by 2 points. Amazing. So yeah, I bought Morrowind and The Elder Scrolls Online in the Black Friday sale. I record these episodes quite a while in advance, if you're wondering why that's a bit out of sync. So yeah, I have them, just to let you know. But anyway, let's talk to Joffrey.
You have proven yourself a loyal servant of the Empire, as worthy as any of the Blades to stand by Martin's side during this crisis. As the Grand Master of the Blades, I would be honored to accept you into our order. Will you join us?
Oh, we get to be a Blade. Cool. Yes, I will join the Blades.
It is my honor to welcome you into our ranks as a Knight Sister of the Blades.
Oh, we got an Akaviri Katana. Cool. Tell me about the Blades.
This fortress is well supplied with arms and armor. Use what you need from the armory in the East Wing.
Okay, you're not really telling me about the blades, just like the actual weapons, I guess. I don't even know. Tell me about Cloud Ruler Temple.
This place was built by Raymond Cyrodiil's Akaviri Dragon Guard at the founding of the Second Empire. Since then, it has served the Blades as headquarters, fortress, and sanctuary. We can protect Martin here until you recover the Amulet of Kings.
So about the Amulet of Kings?
You're right. We must try to recover the amulet before the enemy takes it out of our reach. You should go back to the Imperial City. Boris may have learned something about the assassins. You'll find Boris at Luther Broad's boarding house in the Elven Gardens district of the Imperial City.
Okay.
The Amulet of Kings is the key to everything now. Once we have it back, Martin can use it to light the dragonfires in the Temple of the One and reseal the barriers between Oblivion and our world.
Cool. Okay, so we need to go and talk to
Give my
Boris,
warm regards
or
to Boris.
Boris, I don't
Tell
know.
him he should not blame himself for the Emperor's death.
Yeah, okay,
He
whatever.
did well to say.
So, we need to go... Joffrey wants me to contact Boris at Luther Broad's boarding house in the Imperial City. The enemy has the Amulet of Kings, and Boris may have the leads we need to get it back. Okay, back to the Imperial City we go then. I've never done this main quest, so I'm actually really interested to see where this goes, because, yeah, I have no idea where it's going to go, or what's going to happen, and I'm quite excited. While we're here, let's just... No, nothing in there. Okay, is this... Yes, Luther Broad's boarding house. So, here's Boris.
Sit down. Don't say anything. Just do what I say.
Okay, we have to sit down before we can talk to him, fair enough.
Listen, I'm going to get up in a minute and walk out of here. That guy in the corner behind me will follow me. You follow him.
Okay, I think we want to play along, so I'm ready when you are.
Good. Remember, wait for him to follow me. I want to see what he'll do.
Okay. So it's this guy in the corner there. So we'll keep our distance. I don't really know if Oblivion has a mechanic where if you get too close, it ruins it. But let's just keep our distance a little anyway. Oh, okay, definitely an enemy.
Be glad you were...
Astav,
You are weak.
we're rich. There we go. The enemy agent who attacked Boris is dead. I should find out what Boris has learned about our enemies, which I will do, but first of all, let's loot him. Ooh, Mythic Dawn Commentaries 1, worth 40, I'll take that. Oh, I found a strange book about the Mythic Dawn cult. I should show this to Boris. And 11 gold, I'll have that. Oh, he was walking towards me then. I want to read the book first. Oh man, I forgot how, like, confusing this inventory thing is Mythic Dawn commentaries. Oh, conjuration skill increase. Cool. So how long is this? It's not too long. We're gonna read it, okay? Because I feel like this is probably an important part of the story, and you know, I've never done this before, so I'm interested to read it, and I'm sure some of you will too. So, Commentaries on the Mysterium Xerxes, Book 1 by Mankar Cameron. Greetings, novitate? Okay, don't know what that means. And know first a reassurance. Mankar Cameron was once like you, asleep, unwise, protonymic. We mortals leave the dreaming sleeve of birth the same unmantled save for the symbiosis with our mothers, thus to practice and thus to reproachment, until finally we might through new eyes leave our hearts without need or fear that she remains behind. In this moment we destroy her forever and enter the demesne of Lord Dagon. There's a lot of interesting words here. Reader, this book is your door to that demesne, and though you be a destroyer, you must still submit to locks. Lord Dagon would only have those clever enough to pause, all else the Orbis claims in their full running. Walk first, heed. The impatience you feel is your first slave to behead. Enter as Lord Dagon has written, come slow and bring 4 keys. Know that then you are royalty, a new breed of destroyer whose garden shall flood with flowers known and unknown, as it was in the Mythic Dawn. Thus shall you return to your first primal wail and yet come out different. It shall this time be neonibiosis, master akin to master, whose mother is miasma. Every quarter has known us, and none bore our passing except with trembling hands. Perhaps you came to us through war, or study, or shadow, or the alignment of certain snakes. Though each path matters in its kind, the prize is always thus. Welcome, novitate, that you are here. At all means that you have the worthiness of kings. Seek thy pocket now and look. There is the first key glinting with the light of a new dawn. Night follows day, and so know that this primary insight shall fall alike unto the turbulent evening sea, where all faiths are tested. Again a reassurance. Even the usurper went under the lilac before he rose up to claim his fleet. Fear only for a second. Shaken belief is like water for a purpose. In the garden of the dawn we shall breathe whole realities. Enter as Lord Dagon has written. Come slow and bring 4 keys. Our order is based on the principle of his mighty razor. Novitate, questing knight, chaplain, and master. Let the evil ones burn in its light, as if by the excess of our vision. Then shalt our knowledge go aright. However, recall that your sight is yet narrow, and while you have the invitation, you have not the address. My own summons came through a book Lord Dagon wrote himself in the deserts of Rust and Wound. Its name is the Mysterium Xerxes. Aldmeritada aggregate. Forefather to the wife of all enigma. Each word is razor-fed and secret, thinner than cataclysms, tarnished like red drink. That I mention it at all is testament to your new rank, my child. Your name is now cut into its weight. Palace, hut, or cave, you have left all the fog worlds of conception behind. Numantia, liberty, rejoice in the promise of paradise. Endlessly it shall form and reform around you. Deeds as entities, all systems, only an hour before they bloom to 0 sums. Flowering like vestments, divine raiment worn to dance at Lord Dagon's golden feet. In his first arm a storm, his second the rush of plagued rain, the third all the tinder of a new, and the fourth the very eyes of Padhome? Feel uplifted in thine heart that you have this first key, for it shall strike high and low into the worm rot of false heavens. Roaring, I wondered until I grew hoarse with the gospel. I have read the mysteries of Lord Dagon, and feeling anew, went mad with the overflow. My words found no purchase until I became hidden. These words were not for the comment of Tamriel, whose clergy long ago feigned the very existence of the dawn. Learn from my mistake. Know that humility was Mankar Cameron's original wisdom. Come slow and bring 4 keys. Offering myself to that daybreak allowed the girdle of grace to contain me. When my voice returned, it spoke with another tongue. After 3 nights, I could speak fire. Red drink, razor fed. I had glimpsed the path unto the garden and knew that to inform others of its harbour, I had to first drown myself in Search's sea. Know ye that I have found my fleet, and that you are the flagship of my hope. Greetings, Novitate. Mankar Cameron was once you, asleep, unwise, proto-nimag, but am no more. Now I sit and wait to feast with thee on all the worlds of the cosmos. Numantia Liberty. So that was very long, but very interesting, and it kept mentioning bring 4 keys. And I know from Skyrim, when you deal with some of the the remnants of the Mythic Dawn, there are 4 commentaries in a display case. I'm not going to spoil it. So I'm wondering if the comments are the keys, because I know there's 4 commentaries from Skyrim, and they mention like 5 times 4 keys, so that's interesting. I know that was long, but I hope it was interesting. I thought it was interesting, even though there were a lot of words. So I'm thinking Boris is going to talk to us now, though, so let's see what he has to say.
Good work. I am glad to see you, by the way. You just caught me at a bad time.
No problem. What have you learned?
The assassins who killed the Emperor were part of a Daedric cult known as the Mythic Dawn. Apparently worship the Deirdre Lord Mehrunes Dagon. I've been tracking their agents in the Imperial City. I guess they noticed.
The enemy has the amulet.
What? They took it from Joffrey? Things are worse than I had thought.
I did find Uriel there, though.
Thank Talos he lives. Martin Septim, you say? We will restore him to the throne. It is the sworn duty of all blades.
What's our next move?
There's a scholar at the Arcane University. Tarmina's her name. Supposed to be an expert on Daedric cults. Why don't you take that book to her? See what she makes of it. I'll keep running down leads on the Mythic Dawn network. If you learn anything, you can find me at Luther Broad's. May Talos guide you.
Okay, tell me about Tarmina.
Like I said, she's one of the brains over at the Arcane University. Supposed to know everything there is to know about Daedric cults.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to the Arcane University, which is pretty cool. We haven't been there yet while we're here.
This might just be
Although actually, no, we're not a thief. I'm so used to, playing thief characters, or even if I don't play a thief character, when I'm playing video games, I'm just like, it's a video game, I'm just like, whatever. Who has morals in video games? So I steal stuff, even if I'm not playing a thief character. But Alyssa would not steal, so
it's you.
Here we are.
The hero of Kvatch.
Yeah, I am the hero of Kvatch.
This is truly an honor.
Good to hear. Look at how high we can jump. Like, imagine just seeing someone jump that high. Like, that's ridiculous. Anyway, so I think we're... Oh, are we going in here? We actually might... Wait. Oh no, oh yeah, we are going in here. The quest markers in Oblivion are a little bit weird. Oh, everyone just fell.
My pleasure.
If you want to learn more about light
armor.
armor.
Oh, here's Tarmina.
You must be the one I got the message about. How can I help you?
I need to know more about the Mythic Dawn.
You know of them? One of the most secretive of all the Daedric cults. Not much is known about them. They follow the teachings of Mankar Cameron, whom they call the Master, a shadowy figure in his own right.
I found one of their books.
Ah, yes. Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. Wonderful. You have a scholarly interest in Daedric cults, then?
I need to find the Mythic Dawn.
Find them, eh? I won't poke my nose any further. Official business and all that. I'm used to working with the Blades. Don't worry. Say no more. In any case, finding them won't be easy. I've studied Mankar Cameron's writings a bit myself. At least those that I could find. It is clear from the text that Mankar Cameron's commentaries come in 4 volumes, but I've only ever seen the first 2 books. I believe that his writings contain hidden clues to the location of the Mythic Dawn's secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon. Those who unlock this hidden path have proven themselves worthy to join the ranks of the Mythic Dawn cult. Finding the shrine is the first test. If you want to find them, you'll need all 4 volumes of the commentaries.
It looks like I was right. I think they are the keys. I'm just trying to think about what I just read and if there was anything that stood out. So we'll run through a dialogue and I'll have a think and see if I can think of anything that stands out as like a clue from that commentary we just read. Where can I find these books?
Here, you can have the library's copy of Volume 2. Treat it gently, if you please. As I've said, I've never even seen the 3rd and 4th volumes. You should try 1st edition over in the Market District. Phintius, the proprietor, caters to specialist collectors. He may have an idea of where to locate those books.
Okay, so we have the second commentary. I'm not sure if I'll read it in this episode because there's quite a lot of reading, but we'll see. Let's run through a dialogue. Tell me about Mankar Cameron.
The supposed leader of the Mythic Dawn cult. He wrote the infamous Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. The commentaries are contemporary with Tiber's Septim, over 400 years ago, so he is unlikely to still be alive, although you never know. The Holy Book of the Mythic Dawn, supposedly written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. If it exists, it would be an artifact of great and evil power. They worship the Daedra Lord Mehrunes Dagon, according to the teachings of their leader, Mankar Cameron. No one knows how widespread the cult is or where their shrine to Mehrunes Dagon is located. The Mages Guild...
Okay.
It was so nice chatting.
Whoa. Okay, so let's just very quickly have a look at what we just got. So, the only thing I was thinking about was, didn't they mention snakes in Volume 1? That I noticed there's a lot of reference to like Dream Sleeve and Miasma and things like that, and Zero Sum, which is it's a reference to kind of the theory. Yeah, look. Or study, yeah, through war or study or shadow or the alignment of certain snakes. The alignment, see, that seems important to me, right? But I'm not sure. Yeah, there's a lot of references to kind of the meaning of life in the Elder Scrolls universe in there. Like I've said before, if you're interested in lore, I would recommend watching Fudge Muppet because I really like them. Oh, destruction increase, nice. How long is this one? Oh, this one's pretty short. Okay, let's read this. I know it's a lot of reading, but I think it's interesting and it's clearly important. So, Book 2. Whosoever findeth this document, I call him brother. Answers are liberations where the slaves of Malbioj that came to know Numantia cast down their jailer king, Maztiak, which the Xarxes Mysterium calls the Arcane Maztiak, whose carcass was dragged through the streets by his own bone walkers, and whose flesh was opened on rocks thereon, and those angels who loved him no longer did drink from his honeyed ichors, screaming, "Let all know free will and do as they will." Is that reference to vampires? Because I know is it Mehrunes Dagon that is related to the vampires? It might be, or I might be mistaken, I don't know. Your coming was foretold, my brother, by the Lord Dagon in his Book of Razors. You are to come as idols drop away from you one by one. You are exalted in eyes that have not yet set on you. You swain to well-travelled to shattered... You swain to well-travelled to shatterer of mantles. You, brother, are to sit with me in paradise and be released of all unknowns. Indeed, I shall show you his book and its foul and many-feathered rubric, so that you can put into symbols what you already know. The sphere of destruction is but the milk of the unenslaved. I fault not your stumblings, for they are expected and given grace by the oils. I crave not your downfalls, though without them you might surpass me, even in the coming earth of all infinities. Lord Dagon wishes you no ills but the momentous, and as he wants you must want, and so learn from the pages of God this, the ritual of want. Whisper to earth, and earth where the meddlers take no stones, except to blood, as blood is blood, and to the cracking of bone, as bone is bone. And so to crack and answer and fall before the one and one, I call you dragon as brother and king. Hides of Drow, 7, and 7 draught of oil, 1 and 1, circles drawn by wet debilities, 3 concentric, and let their lower blood fall where it may. A birth watched by blackbirds, hearthfire first, incant the following when your hearing becomes blurred. Enraptured he who finally goes unrecorded, recorded the slaves that without knowing turn the wheel, enslaved all the children of Olbris as it is. Okay, so this seems like, you know, this bit is clearly important. I'm not sure exactly why. They mentioned the first of Hearthfire, so I'm wondering if that's a date that we'll have to like line something up with. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's interesting. Anyway, we now need to... Tarmina gave me the second of Mankar Cameron's books about the Mysterium Xerxes, but said that she has never seen Mankar Cameron's third and fourth books on the Mysterium Xerxes. She suggested that I speak to Finitus, the proprietor of the first edition bookstore in the Market District. Let's go and do just that and see if he has books 3 and 4 for us. I mean, I'm thinking he won't, because like that would be far too easy, you know, if just the local bookshop just happens to have, you know, some of the most dangerous books ever. But hey, actually, is it locked? Oh no, it isn't locked. We can go in. So,
My pleasure, really.
What do you want?
do you know anything about Mysterium Xerxes?
You must be referring to Mankar Cameron's commentaries on the Mysterium Xerxes. A common mistake. It comes in 4 volumes. The first 2 volumes are rare, but you may run across them from time to time. The 3rd and 4th are impossible to find.
Well, that's kind of awkward because I need volumes 3 and 4.
I happen to have a copy of Volume 3 on hand, but I'm afraid it is a special order. Already paid for by another customer. Sorry. Gwyneth would be terribly disappointed if it was gone when he came to pick it up. So sorry I can't help you.
Okay, first of all, you were a bit stupid to tell me the guy's name. Second of all, don't be so rude. I'm just a customer. But, you know, tell me about Commentaries Volume 3.
I'd like to help you, but the cost... I would have to try to obtain another copy for Gwyneth, not to mention his disappointment if he found out.
Oh, he's still got more to tell us. Okay, that's interesting. We might have to persuade him. Let's run through his dialogue first, though.
I wish I had one.
No, you haven't got one of those. The Grey Fox. Just run through all of this quickly.
I understand that Authorella...
So, tell me about Gwyneth.
I don't know him personally, but he was very eager to get his hands on Volume 3 of Cameron's commentaries. Came all the way from Valenwood. As a matter of fact, he's already late for his appointment to pick up the book. Feel free to wait for him if you want to speak to him yourself.
Okay, so, sounds like he's a wood elf. That's interesting. I want to know what else he has to say on this.
We'll see.
Okay, it's been a while, and I was never very good at this to begin with, so I'm going to be quiet for a minute to see if I can get this right.
Don't waste your flattery on me. Really? That's really
Oh,
funny.
disposition maxed. Okay.
I'd like...
No, okay. Well, what if I... don't we have a spell? I'm pretty sure we have a spell, right? Which thing is it on? I don't... These things really confuse me. Flare, Major Wound, Testify. Oh yeah, I made that spell in that. The grinding episode. Do I not have... I was so sure I had a persuasion spell. Do I not? Oh, I have Voice of the Emperor, right, of course. So...
You too.
How do I activate it? Yeah, you can tell I'm a little bit out of practice there. So, I've got that on 2. But how do I activate it? You can tell it's been a while, can't you? E? Is it activate with... Yeah, because C is cast, but it wasn't that. Must be E then. Okay. I will get used to this, it's been a while.
What do you want?
Oh, no, because that's talk to him.
Goodbye.
Ah, there we go.
It's my pleasure.
Now will you tell me?
I wish... I'd like to help you, but the cost...
Oh, come on.
Certainly.
I mean, really? It's still white, that means he's got more to tell us, but, I mean...
Please, go on.
You usually have to get it over 70, but... Ugh, okay, well, whatever.
You too.
We will just wait. He said Gwyneth was going to be here, so I think if we just wait, he'll turn up. It might have been a bad idea, actually, to use that on him, because we might have to persuade Gwyneth. What time is it, actually? 7 PM. Let's wait an hour and see if he turns up. Oh, loading screen is good. Aha!
Do you
Gwyneth.
want something from me?
Yeah, I do. I want your book.
What?
I want the commentaries on Volume 3, please.
Have you been following me? Leave me alone. That book is mine.
I think I'll find it's mine. See, Alyssa is not a bad person, so normally I'd just be like, yeah, just give me the book and I'll let you live. But Alyssa would do that, so let's collect some information first and then we'll see if we can buy it from him. Tell me about the Mythic Dawn cult.
The Mythic Dawn? Are you... I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about any cult.
Mm-hmm. You're in way over your head.
I beg your pardon? You presume to tell me about Daedric cults? I'll have you know that I visited the shrine of Sheogorath during the Festival of the Mad. I've spoken with Hermaeus Mora beneath the full moons.
They killed the Emperor, you fool!
What? The Mythic Dawn were the ones? You have to believe me. I truly had no idea. I mean, I knew they were a Daedric cult. Mankar Cameron's views on Mehrunes Dagon are fascinating, revolutionary even. But to murder the Emperor, Mara preserve us.
You'd better give me that book.
Yes, of course. I don't want anyone to think I had anything to do with their insane plots. Here, Volume 3 is yours. What you do with it is your business.
I need the 4th book as well.
You can only get Volume 4 directly from a member of the Mythic Dawn. I had set up a meeting with the sponsor, as he called himself. Here, take this note they gave me. It tells you where to go. I don't want anything else to do with the Mythic Dawn.
Interesting. Okay, so we have Volume 3 now. We're not going to read that right now. We have Volume 3. Does it give us a scale? Yeah, illusion. Cool, cool. How long is this one? Just out of interest. Not too long. So, we have Volume 3 now, and we also have a note that will allow us to find somewhere to meet up with a sponsor. Gwyneth told me that Volume 4, the last book I need, can only be given to you by a member of the Mythic Dawn. He had set up a meeting with one whom he called the sponsor. He was to go alone and sit at the table in the sunken sewer beneath the Imperial City. I will go and take that meeting instead, but should find Boris first. I guess that means he's going to come with us, but you all know how I feel about companions, so that's not going to be all that fun. But yeah, anyway, let's get out of this guy's shop. And yeah, I think we're going to leave this episode here. So, quite a lot of reading, quite a lot of, lore, but I think it's important, and I also think it's really interesting. Some of you guys might not think it's interesting, but I do, and, it's the first time I've played this game, so I want to hear all the lore. So, in the next episode, I think we will, we'll perhaps do less reading in the next episode. We'll space out the next, couple of commentaries. We'll perhaps go and, find Boris and stuff, do the meeting or something, read Volume 3, do something else, and then read Volume 4, so it's not all just reading, but I do want to read them because I think it's interesting. But yeah, for now I'm going to leave this episode here. So I hope you enjoyed. I certainly did enjoy it. Like it if you did. Comment down below. Tell me anything you want to tell me. Don't spoil anything though. Don't spoil it. And yeah, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next episode.